Welcome to the predicted starting 11. Saints travel up to West Ham and the London Stadium at the weekend after the international break and with more or less a clean bill of health. Let's get into the team. First of all though, I couldn't find anybody last week that could correctly predict the side. I mean, it was anybody's guess. New manager, new hope, but we did see finally 4-4-2. My God, how good did that feel? And that win, amazing. But go ahead and leave your teams in below to play West Ham at the weekend. Hopefully we'll see 4-4-2 once again. Starting off then in the sticks with Alex McCarthy, a mainstay in that starting 11 right now. Now if he keeps himself fit, he's definitely in that 11 all the way up until the end of the season. Into the back four then, again, I think it's another easy choice. I think we're going to stick it out with the same back four that we have seen over the last few weeks and now a few months. So in at right back with Cedric Soares, the centre backs of Jack Stephens and Wesley Hoot, and a left back of Ryan Bertrand. Starting with Cedric though, what a way to open your account for Southampton at Wigan in the FA Cup. What a run, what a hit. Can we play him on left wing every week? And the centre-back partnership of Jack Stephens and Wesley Hoot now have played together now for the last 11 games. That relationship has now started to develop nicely, but Yoshida is now back in the picture. He was on the bench at Wigan. He's starting to regain his fitness and he'll be wanting a starting place against West Ham. And of course, finishing off that back four, despite withdrawing from England this week, Ryan Bertrand, I expect him to lead the team out once again against West Ham. Into midfield then, I'll start off in the central roles with Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Mario Lemina. First of all, Højbjerg got on the score sheet. Brilliant for him to open his account too. No international duty for him this week either, and he'll be raring to go once again to get on that pitch against West Ham. And Lemina beside him then, I would like to go with a couple of proactive, exploring midfielders in Højbjerg and Lemina. I think Romeu tends to slow the game down, play at his own pace, looks for a sideways pass, and I think Lemina will be a proactive choice going forward. But of course there are doubts whether he could be in the starting 11. Usually when a player goes over to the Far East and back again, he tends to sit out the first match back in the starting 11. Into the wide positions then. Now they may not stick here for the duration of the 90 minutes, but I'm going to start with Dusan Tadic and Nathan Redmond on either wing. First of all, Dusan Tadic was a busy body against Wigan, trying to make a few things happen. Didn't quite work for him, but we got right behind him when he was taking the corners down at our end. But they also say he produces his best football for country with Serbia. Hopefully he can replicate some of that with Saints because we haven't seen that much of it this season and we absolutely need it for the remaining games. And Redmond on the other side made a difference when he came on against Wigan a few weeks ago now. Sent Cedric on that run, set him up nicely to slot it home for the second goal. And actually Redmond looks revitalised over the last few weeks. Looks like he's playing without restrictions. And starting up top then, 4-4-2 with Manolo, Gabbiadini and Guido Carrillo. First of all though, Manolo Gabbiadini, terrific of the fans to get right behind him despite him missing that penalty at Wigan. And you know, if we get him scoring, it will feel like a new signing. Hopefully he gets a good run of games under Mark Hughes. And Guido Carrillo beside him might feel like a little lost sheep at the moment, or a little rabbit in the headlights now that Pellegrino has gone. Most certainly was one of his signings, but I think if he gets on the score sheet, he'll start to prove some of the doubt was wrong. But also we have to consider Charlie Austin back in contention after 14 weeks on the sideline. He'll be chomping at the bit to get on against West Ham and score against them once again. That wraps it up then for the predicted starting 11 Saints to play West Ham at the London Stadium this Saturday afternoon. Are we going to play 4-4-2 once again? Let me know your teams in below. Can we sink the Hammers into the drop zone and have a bit of a bounce ourselves into next week?